everyone, Cash here, back with another video from Madden 16. Today we continue our franchise with the Oakland Raiders. We have reached week 10 in our first season, and this week we're taking on the 4-4 Minnesota Vikings. You see three players there, Crabtree, Rivera, and Wynn. We will get them back next week. They're at one more week, so we will do without them here in this one. And the Raiders, as we begin this game, going to get the ball first. Derek Carr has crossed 2,000 yards passing on the season, 12 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. And we'll try to reduce the turnovers in this game as we play an actually not bad Vikings defense. As you see here, 2nd and 11. That pass is nearly intercepted. It's going to fall down incomplete, though. So now 3rd and 11. Play action here. Carr looking downfield. He has a receiver, and he's going to find him. It's Amari Cooper, the rookie. He picks up a huge 18 yards for the first down. So now 1st and 10. We're going to go halfback draw here to Latavius Murray. He's going to get 4 on the play. Setting up a 2nd and 6 now. Carr standing strong in the pocket, and he is going to be intercepted. It's going to be Exum Jr. with the pick, and that is that's a bad start, folks, as the turnover on our first possession. Teddy Bridgewater taking over now. 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions for him. Probably a reason for the 4-4 start for the Vikings, but here on 1st and 10 play action, he's going to find Mike Wallace on a nice ball there. Nice route as well from Wallace, 30 yards on that completion. Just like that, the Vikings are at the 20. 2nd and 10 here. The handoff to Adrian Peterson. He is going to be stopped quickly in the backfield for no gain. So now 3rd and 10 as Bridgewater going to throw here, looking the gloved QB, and he's going to find Kyle Rudolph, and he's inside the 5 at the 2 as the Vikings on the doorstep here. 3rd and goal. Now they're back at the 5. Bridgewater looking, throwing, and this one's going to be intercepted. It's DJ Hayden coming up huge with the turnover as the Raiders answer with an interception of their own, and what a timely pick as we avoid giving up any points off the turnover. And now 2nd and 7. We nearly give it back there as that pass not great by Derek Carr. 1 of 6 to start the day. A horrid start for Carr. 3rd and 7 now, halfback screen. We're going to go to Roy Halou. He's going to spin. That'll help him get that first down. He's out to the 42-yard line as Carr, his 2nd completion of the day. A horrid start. Absolutely horrible start for Carr. Now 1st and 15 after a false start penalty. Carr going to throw, and he's going to find Bryce Butler, but he drops the ball. Hold on to that one. So now 3rd and 15. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Carr going to throw, finds Smith, as I don't think that was intended for Smith. That's going to be about the 5th or 6th time that Smith grabs a ball that was not intended for him. But obviously we're not going to get the first down, so out comes Sebastian Janikowski. 56-yard field goal. It is up, and it is good as Seabass, the leg, nails that field goal, and we will take an early 3-0 lead as the Vikings now with the ball. 1st and 10 play action. Bridgewater, and who is this? Not going to be fooled by the play action. Nico Thorpe, the backup corner, coming in off the edge, getting the big sack as it's now 3rd and 18. Teddy looking downfield, facing some pressure throws, and that pressure I think going to affect his throw there as he had the receiver, but that one's going to be thrown out of bounds, and we are going to have the ball back. So now Raiders at the 46 after the short punt by the Vikings. 1st and 10 here from the 46. Carr, and he's going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes, as that pass was intended for Amari Cooper. He will give chase, but is not going to catch him, and that is going to be a pick 6. The 2nd interception of the game for Carr, and it is now Vikings leading 7-3. We get the ball back here. Carr, 1st and 10. No one is open. He's eventually going to throw it here as Murray going to get down the sideline, and he will get the catch, and what a catch from Latavius Murray. A very nice play there from Carr, as we'll see if this can jumpstart the offense here. 1st and 10 from the 28. Now we're into the second quarter here. Carr looking, and no one open. Actually had a receiver open, but couldn't get it to him in time. And Trey Waynes, as the Vikings get a corner sack, as the DB comes off the edge there for the sack on Carr. Now 2nd and 20. Carr back to throw, looking downfield, has his tight end Smith open there in the middle of the field. He's going to turn that upfield, gets to the 24, or excuse me, he was at the 19, but after a false start penalty, it's now 3rd and 6 at the 24. And here Carr has an open Roy Halou, but he misses the throw, and we are forced to settle for the field goal. So a 7-6 game now. Vikings with the ball. Adrian Peterson, and he's got some room. You don't want to give AP any room as he's going to get out of bounds at the 48, his longest run so far this first half. Now 2nd and 10 from the 48. Bridgewater going to throw here, and he's going to find Mike Wallace for the first down as the Vikings cross the 50. They're now 2nd and 4 here from the 14. 7 minutes to go in the half. Vikings looking to extend their lead. The handoff going to go to Jerick McKinnon up the middle, and he's going to get down to about the 11 on that 3-yard carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and 1 here. The fullback draw as line straight up the middle. A lot of room for him there. That's going to catch us off guard. He's down at the 1, so now 1st and goal. Can Adrian Peterson cap this drive off? No, they're going to throw it here, and it's going to go to Mike Wallace. Is he in? Yes, he is. So the Vikings with the touchdown, Bridgewater to Wallace, and it's now a 14-6 game. 2nd and 5 here. Murray up the middle as you see his struggle so far. 8 carries, just 12 yards for him in this first half. This Vikings defense looking very good, very stout against the run. Here on 3rd and 1, he will pick up the first, gets 2 yards on that. Now 2nd and 6 from the 46. Carr going to throw, and he's got an open Amari Cooper, and he's down at the 28. Can we get a score before halftime? 1st and 10 now. Carr shotgun. Murray to his right. Murray out of the backfield going to go out, but Carr going to go to the left, going to find Bryce Butler, and he's going to fall down at the 4 as we are in business here. 24 yards on that reception for Bryce Butler. Now 1st and goal. Carr looking, has a receiver, and it's going to be Bryce Butler again. What's a drive for Butler, and we have brought this one back into the 2-point conversion is going to fail, so 14-12 your score. Last minute of the first half. Bridgewater and the Vikings will not settle for a 2-point lead as that pass goes to Kyle Rudolph. The Vikings call a timeout. They have 1 remaining, 26 seconds to go. One more completion will theoretically put them in position for a field goal. Wallace going to catch that one down to the 30, and now out comes the field goal unit. 10 seconds to go from the 30, and this kick is up, and it is good. So the Vikings will lead 17-12 as we go to halftime. A mixed first half, actually kind of a horrible first half. You see the stats here. 157 yards passing for us, but just 16 yards rushing, and those 2 interceptions, the 1 pick 6, the worst of all for Carr. We've got to cut down on the turnovers in the second half and maybe create one ourselves. But here's 2nd and 4 as the Vikings begin the second half. We're actually midway through the 3rd quarter. A couple of empty drives from both teams began the second half, so here we are, 1st and 10 now, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Play action, Bridgewater dropping back a lot of time, and he's going to find Mike Wallace. What a catch from Mike Wallace, the one-handed catch as he was getting hit, and you see his production for the last couple games. He is turning it on here. Now 2nd and 11 from the 31. The handoff going to go to Adrian Peterson. It's going to be a counter play, but he is going to be dropped in the backfield. Khalil Mack going to have the drop for loss there. Now 3rd and 13. Bridgewater, some time to throw here. A lot of time to throw. Actually, Williams coming in. Now he cannot find anybody open, and Williams will take him down, his first sack of the day, and we will get the ball back. Still just a 4-point game. Latavius Murray, 1st and 10, and still the struggle to run the ball. 12 carries, 25 yards. You see last week, 15 for 118, night and day for him in this game. Now 2nd and 7, we're going halfback screen. Murray will pick up the first down, looking to get some more though, almost shakes that tackle, but is going to get brought down at the 33, and that's where we find ourselves here on 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw, and he's going to find Cooper. No, Cooper drops the ball as the drops in this game hurting us quite a bit, almost as much as those interceptions, as we've had some great opportunities to catch the ball and gain some yards, but the drop's going to kill us as here, 3rd and 10 now, Halu. We find him a little too late, and he's going to be tackled almost immediately, and we're going to be forced to punt the ball back. So 1.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Vikings lead by 4. Play action again here, Bridgewater, and he's going to find Johnson this time as he's out to the 45-yard line. It's now 2nd and 5 here. Last play of the 3rd quarter. Bridgewater the throw, and it's going to be Mike Wallace. What a game today for Mike Wallace as Bridgewater goes over 200 yards passing. We begin the 4th quarter now. 1st and 10. The handoff to Adrian Peterson up the middle. He'll pick up about 7 on the play here as we set up a 3rd and 4 now from the 35. Play action as the Vikings go to play action a lot today, but that one not going to work as the sack. Charles Woodson, the safety, comes in for the sack as we bring the blitz, and now a very long field goal in this one. Not even close, well short of the uprights, and we are going to take back over. So an empty 3rd quarter here as no one scores. Still a 17-12 game, still an opportunity for us to win this one. But on 2nd and 6, the sack, Watts coming in for the sack on Carr, as that will now set up a 3rd and 15. We need the first down here. This one going to go up. Bryce Butler goes up for it, but he's going to be hit as he's coming down, and it's another drop and another punt back to the Vikings. So now 2nd and 3, 9.5 to go in the game. This pass to Johnson, and he will get out across the 50. Some poor defensive play there from the DB. Now 2nd and 6, as now 8 minutes to go in the game. The counter to Adrian Peterson, and he will pick up the first down on 2nd and 6 as he approaches 100 yards rushing. As Peterson, a pretty solid day for him. Pretty quiet 90 yards for him, actually. Now 2nd and 13. Another play-action play from Bridgewater. Nearly sacked, but he's going to get it away to Johnson and the speedster. No one's going to touch him. The dive from Allen, but it's not going to be enough. And the Vikings have extended their lead again. It's now 24-12. 6.5 to go in the game. We need a score, and we need one quick. And this is not going to help. Joseph in for another sack. It's now 2nd and 19. Carr stepping up, going to throw in another drop. Butler had the catch there. He drops it. So now 3rd and 19 and another near sack. Carr just able to get rid of it, so he avoids the sack, but that's just as good as a sack as we're forced to punt it again. 24-12, 5 minutes to go. One more score will pretty much do us in here. Kyle Rudolph will catch that one, picked up the first down. Vikings now 3rd and 4 here from the 30. This is a big play for this Raiders defense. We need to get a stop, and we won't. Kyle Rudolph, another catch in this game. Looking in trouble here, folks. 2-minute warning, 2nd and goal from the 3. Peterson, the pitch. Should he get in? He should, but he doesn't, as it looks like he was running in slow motion there. It's now 3rd and goal. McKinnon up the middle. He's going to avoid the tackle and fights into the end zone. And the Vikings officially all over this game here. 31-12, last half minute. Can we get something to build on here? Streeter across the middle down to the 41. We'll go no huddle here. 16 seconds to go now. 2nd and 10. Carr looking, going deep. Going to find Roberts as he will get all the way down inside the 10. Actually, just outside the 10 to the 11. We call a timeout. So 7 seconds. 1st and 10. Carr, can we get in the end zone here? Yes, we can. Amari Cooper, another touchdown. And we at least salvage something there at the end, but we are going to lose this one 31-19. A rough day for the offense. And you see the domination from the Vikings. We get just 27 yards rushing. We at least avoid any more turnovers in that second half. But you see Teddy Bridgewater, 20 of 29 for 301. Carr, 21 of 40 for 293. We did get a lot of those yards in that last drive. 2 interceptions for Carr, 22 for 100 for Peterson, and just 25 yards rushing for Latavius Murray. Receiving Mike Wallace, 9 for 114. A very good day for him. Khalil Mack, 3 tackles for loss. Linval Joseph gets 1.5 sacks. Robeson, 1.5 as well. Xavier Rhodes, Hayden, and Exum with the interceptions. For our MVP, we're going to give it to Amari Cooper, 5 for 73 in that 1 touchdown late. He was, I would say, the biggest bright spot of this game, as dim as that still was, as that was just a poor game for us today. But we're going to give him the MVP for Week 10. Let me know in the comments down below who you feel was the MVP of Week 10. And next up, we move on to Week 11, and it's another NFC North game, this time against the 2-7 Lions. The Lions following their real-life counterparts as they are struggling to begin the season as well. So we'll see what's up with the Lions. I still expect a tough game, but definitely winnable, as a win will put us back at 5-5, and we'll start here in the next couple weeks to take a look at the playoff picture. I don't think we're in it for the division, but maybe we can sneak in with a wild card. We'll see how this team responds here in this last half of the season. So far, not the best start, but we'll see what happens. So we got that game next time, Week 11 against the Lions. That's going to be it for this one, though. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.